Alright, so we're going to be working on outliers today, but this time it's only by inspection. We're just going to be checking if this set of numbers is too far away from this set. Okay, let's try some examples. So let's see on this practice set. Alright, so select an outlier in the data set. So if you're just going to be looking at the examples here, it is so obvious that 663 is the outlier because it's really like far away from the group. We don't really have to solve for the Q3 plus 1.5 times the IQR. Just by looking at the set of data, we know that that is our outlier. Let's see if we are correct. Alright, again, outliers may also be in the lower side, not all of the time is in the upper side. If you look at this, what do you think is the answer? Alright, so look at this group of data. So all of them are close to each other except for 5. If you said 5 as your answer, then you're correct. Let's look at this one. Alright, so we got 12, 600 something, and all over there, right? So it's so obvious that this set of data over here are close to each other. It's not far from the set, and this one is far. So obviously 12 is our number outlier for this set of data. Let's check. True. So here we go again. We got 15, 19, 25, and that's 65, like cut off. 70, 81, and we got 941. Definitely, that is our answer. If you said that's the answer, then guys, you're correct. Alright, one last example for the set. This might be deceiving because it's hidden, but I want you to look at it and what will be your answer for this one. If you said that 65 is the answer, you guys are right. Alright, with this set, pick your answer. If you said 9, then we're correct. Alright, so we could keep going and that will give us a good data. Alright, so let's leave this kind of example. Let's look at the other set of just checking the graph this time. Let's look. So we look at this graph and we're looking for the outlier. So the two scatter plots below show the same set of data. Choose the scatter plot choose the scatter plot in which the outlier is highlighted. So on this group, the highlighted is here, and it says that that's the outlier. On this group of data, the dot is here. I want you to pick which one you think identifies the outlier. The first one or the second one? Alright, if you said the second one, you guys are correct. So let's see if we're correct. Here's the second problem. Okay, so the two scatter plots below show the same data again. Choose the scatter plot in which the outlier is highlighted. So okay, if you pick this, you're correct. So how will you know how it is? So here, the group of data, that highlighted one is is plotted closely to the group. This one is away from the set. Usually it makes like imaginary line where they all grow together, and if belongs there, then it belongs to the set. So this one doesn't belong to that imaginary line. So we'll pick this. Again, here we go. So I usually look at like the imaginary line. So that looks like that's a line where it grows together. All right, so that belongs to the set. This looks away from the set, so that will be our outlier. So we'll pick this. We'll look next question. Just look at the graph. This is a scatter plot, the same data, right? But here it identifies outlier here, but it's still on the imaginary group line, and this one go out of the lines like outcast. That's why it calls outlier. So we'll pick this, and that will be our answer. All right, so here is the one, and that's another one. So that, even though these are all like scattered around, but that point is still close to another numbers, and this one is far away from any other number groups. So that will be the outlier. All right, so definitely that's the one is our outlier for this one. All right, guys, I hope you learned something about outliers just by looking at it or by inspection. But if there are a group of numbers that is so hard to identify what is the outlier, I still recommend that you solve for that formula, and you could check the video over here to see what is the formula to find outlier on my other video that says outliers. Okay, but this one is just by inspection. Alright guys, have a nice day. Until next time again. Bye for now. Bye bye.